Hi everyone, today we are going to be making monster pants. I'll just show you how to make the pants and then later on I'll show you how to make the face on the back side. So if you don't want to make monster pants, you just want to make regular pants, you can do so. We are going to make size 6 to 12 months. And I'm using patterns. Actually, I don't have a written pattern for this. I actually just used patterns from different patterns that I have found online and kind of just made variations off of those patterns to make my own. So you can try to find, pants online and then make a face, find a face online, kind of like that. So just follow along with this pattern though, and you'll be able to make the pants that I'm about to make today. My pants are going to be striped, so I'm using red heart yarn, which is worsted weight yarn, and it is size 4, and I'm using a few different colors. My stripes are going to be this royal blue and then black. I'm going to use royal blue and black for the stripes, and then for the main colors of the pants. And then for the face, for the mouth, it's going to be an open mouth, and I use this it's like a hot coral color. You could use red or pink even for the mouth, and then I'm going to outline the mouth in this, what is this called, Delft blue color. So this is Red Heart Yarns, again size 4 medium Red Heart yarns. These are all the ones that I'm going to be using today, so these 4 colors. And then also we're going to need white, so it's our 5th color. I'm just going to use white for part of the eyes, the outside of the eyes, when that comes to that point. But for the main part of the pants, we're just using this royal blue and black. And for hook size, we are using a 5.5 millimeter hook, which is an eye hook. And then we are also going to be using, for the main portion, actually majority of the pants, we are going to be using an F size hook, which is 3.75 millimeters. So you could go to a 4 millimeter, which is a G hook, but just know that your pants may turn out a little larger than the ones that I'm going to make today with using this F size hook. So let's just get started on making these pants. So we're going to start out using our eye hook, our 5.5 millimeter hook, and I'm going to start by using royal blue. And this is going to be the main color. It's going to be the front and back of the pant, and then we're going to start using the black when we do the leg portion. So we're going to make a slip knot to start out. So I'll show you kind of how I make my slip knot. Just put the short end over the long end, and then flip that over and pull that string right through there and pull tight. There are other videos out there to show you how to make slip knots, so if you need help doing that, you can watch other videos. And insert your hook right in that loop, and now you have a slip knot on your hook, like that. And then it says, let's see here, on the pants pattern, it says to chain 84. So chaining, just yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. So make 84 of these chains, and I'll meet you back up when I have my 84. Okay, so I've chained 84, and now try not to twist your chain. Make sure that you pull your chain so it's straight across like this. And then we are actually going to join around. So make sure not to twist your chain like this. Okay, and then we are going to join to the first chain just by inserting our hook right in there, yarning over and pulling through and pulling through. Okay. Now you can kind of pull up a little bit and remove your hook and switch to your size F hook. So insert that into that loop and pull that, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to be using this F size hook, and it says to chain 2 and then work a double crochet in each chain around. Okay, so chain 1 and 2. Now that never counts as a stitch, okay? So do not count the chain 2 as a stitch at all during this pattern. So we are still going to have to double crochet into that same chain that we slip stitched into and chained up to in. We're going to have to do a double crochet in there. So yarn over, go right into that same chain, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so that's a double crochet. So I'll show you again. Yarn over and go into the next chain, the very next chain, and we're going to yarn over and go right in there, then yarn over and pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, again, yarn over, go into the next chain, then yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. So if you're unsure on where to go in your chain, just yarn over. You can see the chain right here is the next one right here. You can see this top loop here, this bottom loop here, and then there's a middle loop here going into the next chain. So we're going to go underneath this top loop right here. Okay, right in there. So make sure you yarn over first, go into that chain, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so be sure to do one double crochet in each chain all the way around this chain, and I'll meet you back up when I am all the way back around. Alright, so I'm just coming up on my last few here. Okay, so if you need to count back around to 84, you should have 84 double crochet by now, and just make sure, you can remove your hook and just make sure that this is not twisted all the way around. So you want to make sure that you're not twisted, and if you are, you can fix it. Oh, see, I'm twisted a little bit here. I'm gonna remove my hook. There we go. Alright. So now once you're not twisted, then you want to slip stitch to the first double crochet of that round. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Alright, and now we're going to go on to round number 2, and actually rounds 2 to 9, this is how you're going to actually work, and then I'll let you go and do your own thing for rows 2 through 9. So you're just going to do the slip stitch, then chain up 2, 1 and 2, and then we're going to work one double crochet in each stitch all the way around. So again, that chain 2 does not count as a stitch, so you do have to double crochet in that first stitch right there. So double crochet like that, and just continue working one double crochet in each stitch around. This is round 2. You're going to work it the same variation, the same pattern, one double crochet in each stitch around for rounds 2 through 9. So make sure round 9 you also do the double crochet in each stitch around. Okay, so you're making the front and the back basically. Then after round 9, I will meet you back up for round number 10, and round 10 through 14 we are doing we're doing increases on each round to round 14. So stay tuned. So once you are done with round 9, again, just do 1 double crochet in each stitch around, just like I'm working like this, for rounds 2 through 9. So I'll meet you back up when I'm finished with round number 9. Alright, so I did my 9 rows, or 9 rounds of double crochet all the way around. So now, after round 9, we're just going to slip stitch to the beginning, like we've been doing. And then we're going to move on to round number 10. So round number 10, we have to chain up 2, like we've been doing, just like so. And now we're going to work 2 double crochet in this first stitch that we just did the chain up 2 in. We're going to do 2 double crochet right in there. Okay, so yarn over, go right into that first stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so that's 1. Now we're going to do another one right in that same stitch. So yarn over and go in there, same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so we just put 2 double crochet right in the first stitch, the same stitch. Now we are going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 40 stitches. Okay, so yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so by now I assume you already know how to do a double crochet. We've been doing it for 9 rounds. So just do 1 double crochet in each of the next 40 stitches. Okay, just like so. And then I'll do mine, and I'll meet you back up after I have done the once I'm going on to the next step. So do your 1 double crochet in the next 40 stitches, and I'll meet you back up when I've done that. Okay, I'm just finishing up my 40th double crochet, and now in the next stitch we are going to put 2 double crochet in this stitch, and then to the next stitch we're going to put 2 more double crochet in that next stitch. So just follow along here. So put 2 double crochet in this stitch. Okay, so 2 double crochet in that stitch, then moving to the next stitch we're going to do the same exact thing. Put 2 double crochet right in that same stitch. Okay, so we have 2 double crochet in this stitch and 2 double crochet in this stitch. Now we are going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 40 stitches again, and then in the last stitch we're going to work 2 double crochet. Okay, so work 1 double crochet in each stitch till you get to the very last stitch. In the very last stitch we're going to put 2 double crochet. So it should be 1 double crochet in the next 40 stitches, and then I'll show you the next step. Like I said, we're going to put 2 double crochet in the very last stitch. So I'll meet you back up when I have done 1 double crochet in the next 40 stitches. Okay, so I've done 1 double crochet in each of the next 40 stitches, and now I've made it to my very last stitch where I'm going to put 2 double crochets in that same stitch, like so. Alright, so I put 2 double crochets in the very same stitch. That's the very last stitch of that round, which means we have to join to the beginning by doing a slip stitch. So insert your hook into the first stitch there, yarn over and pull through and pull through. Okay, now going on to round number 11, we are going to chain 2 and then work 2 double crochet in that first stitch that we just chained up 2 in. So put 2 double crochet right in there. Alright, so that's in the same stitch. I put 2 double crochet. And then put 1 double crochet in each of the next 42 stitches. So just put 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then going to the next stitch, just put 1 double crochet. So count to 42, and once I have my 42 double crochet, I will meet you back up for the next step. Alright, so I just did 1 double crochet in the next 42 stitches, so now the next step says to do 2 double crochet in the next stitch twice, which means put 2 double crochet in this next stitch. Okay, so 2 double crochet right in there, and then the very next stitch we're going to put 2 double crochet again, just like that. So I put 2 double crochet there and 2 double crochet there, and now we are going to put 1 double crochet in each of the next 42 stitches, which should lead you back up to the very last stitch, and in the very last stitch we are going to put 2 double crochet. So I will meet you back up when I get to my last stitch to show you that step, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I just made it to the very last stitch here, so that was 42 stitches, and now in the very last stitch we're just going to put 2 double crochet in the same stitch, like that. Okay, so in the same stitch we put 2 double crochet, and now we're going to join to the beginning by doing a slip stitch, like that, and now we're moving on to the next round, round number 12, so we need to chain up 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to work 2 double crochet in the first stitch, so where we chained up 2, that same stitch, put 2 double crochet, and then we are going to put 1 double crochet in each of the next 44 stitches. Okay, so just put 1 double crochet in each of the next 44 stitches, and once I have done that, I'll meet you back up for the next step. Alright, so I put 1 double crochet in each of the next 44 stitches all the way around here, and now I'm about halfway through. So now on this next stitch, we want to put 2 double crochet in this stitch, and then the next stitch after that we're going to also put 2 double crochet. So again, another increase here. So put 2 double crochet in this stitch like this. Okay, and then 2 double crochet in the very next stitch. Okay, so we have 2 double crochet there and 2 double crochet there in the same stitch, and now work 1 double crochet in each of the next 44 stitches again, and then in the very last stitch we're going to put 2 double crochet, just like how we've been doing. So I'll do 1 double crochet in each of the next 44 stitches, and I'll meet you back up when I am about to put the 2 double crochet in the last stitch. Okay, so I made it to the very last stitch here, so I'm just going to do 2 double crochet right in that same stitch. Okay, so I put 2 double crochet right in there, and then we're just going to join to the beginning for a slip stitch, like so. Okay, now moving on to round number 13, we are going to chain up 2 like we've been doing, and work the same type of pattern. So 2 double crochet in the first stitch right here like this. So 1 and 2. Okay, so 2 double crochet right in the first stitch there. Then put 1 double crochet in each of the next 46 stitches. Okay, so I am going to do that, and then I will meet you back up when I've done 1 double crochet in the next 46 stitches to go on to the next step. Okay, so I did 1 double crochet in each of the next 46 stitches here, so now we want to do an increase again, so we're going to put 2 double crochet in this next stitch. Okay, and then 2 double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so we put 2 double crochet in here and 2 double crochet in here, and now we are going to put 1 double crochet in each of the next 46 stitches, and then at the very last stitch, this will bring us to the very last stitch, and we're going to put 2 double crochet in that last stitch. So I'll meet you back up when I'm going to do that, but I'll do 1 double crochet in each of the next 46 stitches. Alright, so I just made it to the very last stitch. I did 46 stitches, so now the very last stitch we are going to put 2 double crochet right in that same stitch there, like that. And now join to the beginning, so we're going to do a slip stitch to the first double crochet of that round, like that. And now, working on round 14, this is our last increase round, we are going to chain 2, so 1 and 2. And now we're going to work 2 double crochet in the first stitch that we just chained up 2 in. So work 2 double crochet in there, right in that same stitch. Okay, and then we're going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 48 stitches. Okay, so work in the next stitch just 1 double crochet in each of the next 48 stitches. By the end of this round, this is our last increase round, so by the end of this round you should have 104 stitches. So but just work the 2 double crochet in the first stitch, then work 1 double crochet in the next 48 stitches. I'll meet you back up for the next step of this round, so I'll meet you there. Okay, so we're still on round 14, so I just did the 1 double crochet in each of the next 48 stitches, and now we're at this point, so we're going to put 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 double crochet in the stitch after that. So, like so, just put 2 double crochet right in here, like so. And now in the next stitch we're going to insert 2 more double crochet, like that. Okay, now we're going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 48 stitches, which should bring you to the very last stitch, which we're going to put 2 double crochet in the very last stitch. So just put 1 double crochet in each of the next 48 stitches, and then I'll meet you back up when I'm working on my last stitch. Alright, so I did 1 double crochet in each of the next 48 stitches. So now I'm on the very last stitch here, and I'm just going to put 1 double crochet here, and then working the very last double crochet, we are going to put 2 double crochet in here, but instead, because we're going to change color at this point, so work like you're going to be making a double crochet. So insert your yarn over, insert your hook in that same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, but instead of yarning over and pulling through those last 2, I'm going to change color at this point because we're done increasing and now we're going to be working on the legs. So I'm going to attach my second color, which in my case is black, in your case it can be whatever color you want, and loop that over your hook like so, and pull that through the last 2. Okay, so essentially you do have 2 double crochet in that last stitch, but to change color I just did it that way. Okay, so then I drop the dark blue in the back, and now I'm working with this black, and to attach we are simply going to slip stitch to the beginning there like we would, just working like that. Then we're going to hold off for a second. I'm going to pull my yarn up a little bit, remove my hook, and flip this. And I'm going to now cut the blue yarn that I'm finished using for now. I'm going to cut that. And what I usually do to secure my work is tie a little knot of the two colors. Just softly, I mean, I have this phobia that my work is gonna fall apart, so you don't have to put a knot there, but I do anyway. So now we are going to be working on the legs. Now for rows, so I'm going to be working rows 1 to 20 for the legs. So I'll be referring row 1 of this leg, row 2 of this leg, etc. from now on. So rounds 1 through 4 are going to be in black. Rounds 5 to 8 are going to be in blue. Rounds 9 to 12 are going to be in black. Rounds 13 to 16 are going to be in blue, and then rounds 17 to 20 are going to be in black. So I have rounds of 4 for each color. So what we want to do now is mark stitches here. So I'll just take a random color and mark a couple stitches here. So you can use stitch markers or you can use little pieces of. Okay, so I'm using yarn as stitch markers, and what we need to do is mark the next 52 stitches for the first leg, and then the remaining 52 stitches will be used for the second leg. And then what we want to do is join the first and last stitches of the first leg with a slip stitch. So you're probably like, what is going on here? Well, we're going to count backward. So count, let's see here. We're going to count this stitch right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. So count to 52. Okay, and so now we're looking at it opposite. Okay, so we worked backwards. So I went to the right and I counted to 52, which is right here. Okay, and we're going to take our yarn here. So your yarn is like this right now. We are actually going to put your hook right inside of there. Or actually, you want your yarn to be on this side, sorry. So you want your yarn on the left side, insert your hook into the 52nd stitch, and then yarn over and pull through and pull through. Okay, so we have just made a closure for the two legs, okay? So there's 52 stitches around this leg and 52 stitches around this leg, and we're going to be working on this leg first, and then second we'll be working on this leg, okay? So we basically just flipped it around and did a slip stitch, okay? Now we're going to continue with leg number 1, and we are still using the 3.75 millimeter hook, which is the size F hook, and we are going to be using this for the rest of the pattern. So now we're going to chain up 2, 1 and 2, but don't count that as a stitch, remember. So now work 1 double crochet around the 52 stitches. So yarn over and go right into that same stitch that we just did a slip stitch into. We're going to yarn over, go right in there, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so do 1 double crochet in each of the next 52 stitches, and once you have done that, I will meet you back up to go on to the next step. Okay, so I just did a 1 double crochet around, and it is 52 stitches. So now we're going to leave these stitches all unworked. We're not going to be working on this side of the pants yet, but we are going to be slip stitching right into the first double crochet of the round we just made. So that's round 1 of the pant leg. So just make a slip stitch like that. Pull that tight. Okay. So that was round 1 of the pant leg. Now rounds 2 to 14 are exactly the same thing. We are just going to work 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So chain up 2, remember, to chain up 2 at the beginning of each round, and then work 1 double crochet in each stitch around. And this is the same pattern for rounds 2, this is round 2 right now, I'm working on right here, to 14, okay? So all those ones in between. But, like I said earlier, that we are changing color after every 4th round. So rounds 1 to 4 on this, they're going to be black. Then rounds 5 to 8 are going to go back to blue. Then rounds 9 to 12 are going to be black. And then round 13 and 14 are going to be blue, but then we have to stop because round 15 and 16, the pattern changes a little bit. So I will work rounds, this is round 1, round 2, I'll work to round 4, I'll show you how to change color to the blue, then I'll show you how to change back to black, and then so on. So we're going to work this round 2 and 3 and 4, and I'll meet you back up when I'm about to go to round number 5. Okay, I just wanted to show you, even though I'm not on round 5 yet, I am just on round 2 and I'm finishing this one up, but I did want to show you how to attach to the beginning here. So we are back to the beginning, and again, we are not working on this leg, we're only working on this one leg, and you can see now that we have to attach to the beginning here. So just do a slip stitch to the first double crochet of that round. So slip stitch there. Then going on to round number 3, chain up 2, and then continue as the pattern says. Just do 1 double crochet in each stitch around. Then when you come back around, row number 3, you're going to attach doing a slip stitch to the first double crochet, then chain up 2 to work on round number 4, and just do 1 double crochet all the way around. So then once you're done with round number 4, I will come back and I will show you how to change color to go on to round number 5. Alright, so I am on round number 4. I just am finishing it up, but I'm on the last stitch. And on the last stitch, what you want to do is essentially start your double crochet like you would, like so. But then when you yarn over and pull through the 2, do not yarn over and pull through the last 2. We are going to change color, kind of like how I showed you in the beginning here. We're going to change color to blue. We're going to change the color to blue by looping it over the hook like so. Oopsie, not like that. Like that. And pulling it that through the 2 loops, finishing your double crochet. Okay, then we are going to slip stitch to the beginning like we've been doing. The beginning double crochet right there, slip stitch to the beginning there and pull tight. And then for my peace of mind, I just like to pause for a moment and cut the black yarn, the one that I'm done using, and put a knot by tying these 2 colors together slightly. We don't want to pull that too tight because we don't want the stitches to become tight. So just enough. Then, working on round number 5, we are now working with blue, and we want to chain up 2 and just continue working like you have been. Just put 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So I will do this for rounds 5 through 8, and when I'm ready to go on to round number 9, I will meet you back up to show you how to transfer back to the color black and go work on rounds 9 through 12. So I'll meet you back up when I'm ready to do that. Alright, so I just worked rounds 5, 6, 7, and 8 all in blue, and now we are going to go on to round number 9, but we have to change color back to black since we did the 4 rounds of blue. So for the round number 8, we are going to, for the very last double crochet, we're going to essentially start making our double crochet, but remember, when you yarn over and pull through 2, do not yarn over and pull through those last 2. We are going to change the color again, so loop the new color onto the hook and pull that through the 2 loops like you're finishing your double crochet, and then slip stitch to the beginning with your new color like that, and then again I'm just going to do what I always do, is just cut my yarn and make a knot. Okay, and now we are working with black. So for rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12, just chain up 2 and work 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and then slip stitch to the beginning like we've been doing. Okay, so just continue doing that, and I will meet you back up when I am ready to go on to round number 13. Okay, so that was rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12, and now I'm just on the last stitch of round 12 because we are going to change color again. So like I've been showing you, just yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then attach your new color, and then pull through the last 2 with the new color. Then slip stitch to the beginning of that round into the first double crochet like that, and then again just repeating what I've been doing, just tie a knot like so, and then chain up 2. Now for round number 13, which is this round right now, we are just going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and same for round 14. Okay, but round 15 and 16 are a little different, so just do round 13 and 14 just like how we've been doing, with 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and then I'll meet you back up when I'm going to go on to round number 15. Alright, so that was round 14, so I did 13 and 14, and I just slip stitched to the beginning here. Now, we are going on to round 15, and this is a decrease round. So what we are going to do is chain up 2, so 1 and 2, okay, and we are going to double crochet 2 together. So we're going to yarn over, go into that first stitch that we just chained up 2 in, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2, then yarn over, but don't pull through these 2. We're actually going to go into the very next stitch, then yarn over and pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops that are on your hook. Okay, so that was a double crochet decrease, which we made the 2 stitches into 1. Now we are going to double crochet, just 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, so that's 1 and 1. Okay, so we made 2 into 1 there, so we did a double crochet decrease, and then 1 double crochet in the next, and 1 double crochet in the next. Okay, now we have to do that whole sequence 12 times. Okay, so that was once. Now we are going to do a double crochet decrease. Okay, then we are going to just put 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, then another, so that was 1, then that's 2. Now again, we're going to do another double crochet decrease. Okay, then 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, so just continue that sequence. So double crochet decrease, and then 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then make sure you do that for 12 times. So let's see where we're at after this one right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I have to do that 8 more times for myself, and then we're going to just double crochet once in the last 4 stitches. So you should have 40 stitches at the end of this round. So I will do my 12 of these sequences. Remember, double crochet decrease, and then 1 double crochet in the next 2. So I'll do that for my 12 sequences. So this is going to be my 5th sequence right here. And then I will show you how to do the next step of just doing 1 double crochet in the last 4 stitches. Okay, so I'm on the last 4 stitches, so we just want to do 1 double crochet in each one of those. So I'll show you when I get all the way around here. Okay, so that was 4. And then we're just going to slip stitch to the beginning double crochet decrease. Okay, so I'll show you this round what we did by separating my stitches. So we did a double crochet decrease, then did 1 double crochet in the next 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then we just put 1 double crochet in the last 4. Okay, so that was round number 15. Now going on to round number 16, we are just going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch around. And remember, at the on the last stitch of round number 16, we are going to switch colors back to black. So just chain up 2 and work 1 double crochet in each stitch around, like so. And then I'll meet you back up when I'm on my very last stitch of this round. Okay, so I'm on my last stitch of round 16. So all I'm going to do is start out a double crochet like this. But again, I'm going to change color to black. So I'm going to grab my new color and then pull through like that, like we've been doing. And then I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning of that round, like that, and then trim my blue yarn since I'm done using that, and tie my knot. Okay, now we're almost done. We just have 4 more rounds to do, and we're done doing double crochet. Now we're going to work with half double crochet, and what we're going to do is chain 2, but again, that doesn't count as a stitch. And we are going to work front post half double crochet around the first 2 stitches, then a back post half double crochet around the next 2, and just repeating that sequence. So I'll show you how to do that. Let me get this all situated. Okay, so you're going to yarn over and go around through the front to the back and then back through the front, so around the post of the double crochet from the previous row, and then yarn over and pull that through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, so again, yarn over, go on around the next stitch from the front to the back and then back to the front, then yarn over and pull through, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, now we're going to do back post half double crochet, so yarn over, and now we're going from the inside out and then back to the inside, so you can see it like this, then yarn over and pull that through like so, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, I'll show you again. Yarn over, go around from the back to the front and then front to the back, and then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, so we did 2 front post half double crochet, then 2 back post half double crochet, and now we're going to do front post, so 2 front post half double crochet. So yarn over, go around the post from the front to the back and then back to the front, and then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and then again go around the post like that and finish off your half double crochet. Okay, so that's 2. So now we're going to do 2 back post half double crochet. So we're going to yarn over and go from the back to the front and then through the back again, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Again, yarn over, go from the back around that post, okay, so that's 2. Now we're going to do front post half double crochet, so yarn over, go from the front to the back. So continue this pattern all the way around, putting 2 front post half double crochets and then 2 back post half double crochets all the way around, and then I'll meet you back up when I'm about to go on to round number 18. Okay, so once you've finished you're going to finish with 2 back post half double crochets. We're just going to slip stitch to the first front post a half double crochet of that round, and then we're going to go on to round 18. So just chain up 2 and continue that same pattern. So we're going to, since these are 2 front post double crochets, we know for a fact we have to do front post half double crochets around them. Okay, and then since the next 2 are back post half double crochets, you'll have to do 2 back post half double crochets, and you'll notice which ones are which very easily. So again, the next ones are front post, so we have to do 2 front post half double crochets. And if it's difficult for you to get your hook around, you know, don't be afraid to jam it in there and get it around the stitch, okay, because you can manipulate this however you want to make sure your hook fits around those stitches like that. So just continue rounds 18, 19, and 20 just like this round, okay? And I will meet you back up when I am finished with, or finishing round number 20, and then we will go on to making the second leg. Alright, so I did all my rounds and I'm just finishing round 20 by just slip stitching to the beginning front post half double crochet of the previous round, like so. And now we're done with this leg, so I'm just gonna fasten off, and what I usually do to fasten off is just chain 1 and then cut my yarn and then pull all the way through and pull tight, okay? And you can, you know, pull it through, tie a knot or whatever you like, and then sew that in between the stitches, but I'll do that later off camera. So now we're done with that leg, so this is what your work should look like right now. And then we're going to start working on the second leg, which is essentially the same exact way as this leg. I'll show you round 1 of this leg, but then you'll just rewind this video and start it from the row 2 to 20, the whole leg. So to do round 1 of the leg for this side, we are going to actually turn this upside down like we were working. So we're looking at the back, and the way I know it's the back is because you can see the seam like here, or your straggler from the very beginning is on this side. So this is the back of the pants, and we're going to work from the middle here, and it says to join your color, so we're going to join black. Since this side is black, we want it to be uniform, so, or symmetrical. So we're going to start with black, then we're going to switch colors throughout. And it says join the first and last stitches of the leg with a slip stitch. So if you go here, if you look at your leg here, I'll open it up a little bit so you can see it. If you want to count, you can, starting, so you can see where we slip stitched from this and this stitch with this black for this leg. So now we're actually going to go in to this stitch and this stitch and slip stitch those two together. The way I know it's because if you count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Oh, just kidding. We need 52 stitches. So I was wrong. We are going to go into the same stitches right here. So we're gonna actually, we're gonna go through the same stitches that we slip stitch with this color, or on this leg. So if you can see that, where you attach the yarn on this stitch, we're gonna go into that same stitch, and on the back side, if you can see where that stitch came in right there, you're gonna put your hook like that, okay? If you can't see it, just stretch your work, and then you'll be able to see exactly which stitch it's in. Okay, so we are going to slip stitch because you want to have 52 stitches. So I recommend counting because you obviously saw that I messed up. So what I'm going to do is start with a slip knot. So just like so, starting with a slip knot, and then where we have that inserted our hook right there, we are going to loop the slip knot onto our hook, like so. And now you want to make sure that this part of the leg is to your left side because we are going to be working around like this way. Okay? So make sure you have it so it's comfortably fit. And so you went through both sides, so this side and that side. Now just pull your yarn through like that and then chain one. So that's just slip stitching to attach the yarn. And now you want to chain up two. So 1 and 2. And we are going to do a double crochet in that same space. Okay? So you can see right here is where we just chained up 2. We are going to put a double crochet right in that same space where we chained up. So yarn over and go right in there for a double crochet. Okay, so we just did a double crochet. Now just do 1 double crochet all the way around. And then, once you get to back around, just rewind this video to the beginning of leg 1, the first leg, to repeat rounds 2 through 20, exactly the same as we did for leg 1. Okay, so I'm just going to continue this, and I will meet you back up when I have completed my second leg, rows 1 through 20, and we will then work on the waistband and the drawstring, and then the very last thing we need to do is the face. So I will meet you back up when I have finished my second leg. Alright, so this is what you should have so far, what your pants should look like. I just made the second leg and fastened off. You had to make it exactly like the first leg that we did. So you should have both legs done like this, and looks pretty good so far. So now we are going to work on the waistband. And since we made this upper part all blue, I'm going to make the waistband in black, just to give it a different dimension, I guess. And what we're going to do is actually turn to the back. And how you know it's the back is because that straggler, first of all, and second of all, you can see the seam. If you can't see the seam, I mean, it's kind of hard to see the seam, but you should be able to see it where you made the back side. So if you can't see it, just look for the straggler. That's the back side. With our F-sized hook that we've been using, our 3.75 millimeter, we are going to make a ribbed waistband similar to how we made the ribbing of the cuffs on the bottom. So it's very similar to that. We are going to work 5 rows instead of on here we only worked 4 rows. So we're going to work 5 rows of half double crochet front posts and half double crochet back posts. So what I'm doing is I just started with a slip knot there. You don't have to start with a slip knot, but I just like to. And we're going to work in the chains that we made in the beginning, so the top portion of those. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to start out, you can start out anywhere basically, on this side, and just insert your hook in the chain and just slip stitch just like that. Okay, then chain up 2, and now we're going to actually work 1 full row of half double crochets. So just yarn over, go into that same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and go in the next, and just do 1 half double crochet in each stitch, or each chain, I guess it was, because that was their chain foundation. And you, at the end of this, you should have let's see here, you should have 84 stitches by the end of this round. So make sure just put one half double crochet evenly all the way around and one in each stitch. And then I'll meet you back up when I'm ready to go on to the second round. Okay, so I just put a half double crochet in each stitch all the way around for 84 half double crochets, and now I'm just going to slip stitch to the first double crochet of that round, like so. And now this second row to round 5. Okay, so 2 to 5. We're gonna do 4 rounds of this. Just watch what I'm doing here. Chain 2, and do exactly what you did with the cuffs of the pants. Just do 2 front post half double crochets. So 1 and 2. And then do 2 back post half double crochets. 1 and 2. Okay, then again 2 front post half double crochets. And then 2 back post half double crochets. So do that for 4 rounds. So this is the first round. So round 2 through 5, do this variation, and I will meet you back up when I'm about to fasten off. Alright, so I just did my 5th round, and I'm slip stitching to the beginning here. And to fasten off, I just chain up 1 and cut my yarn and pull that all the way through and pull tight, and then I'll sew that in a little later. Now we are going to, let's see here, these are the front of the pants. So now we're going to be making our, hang on, yep, that's the front. Now we're going to be making our belt. The belt is going to be woven through these stitches here like that all the way around, and so you can have a drawstring so you can pull them tighter or keep them loose or whatever to fit a child, a baby that is 6 to 12 months old. So obviously their waist grows, so it's small and then it gets bigger. So to do that, we do need our eye sized hook, which is 5.5 millimeters. And I'm going to use my blue yarn. Again, you can use whatever color you wish to do. And we are going to make a chain. So do a slip knot. So just put that over the top, fold that over, and pull that through. All right. And we're going to chain 145. So chain is just yarning over and pulling through. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just continue doing that for 145 chains, and I'll meet you back up when I have my 145 chains. Alright, so once you've made your 145 chains, it should look like this. And now we are going to, actually, you see how it looks like this, but we're actually going to be turning this towards us and working in these back ridges here. Okay, so you see it looks like a V here, but we're going to turn it to the back, and then you see there's a ridge in the back. So we're actually going to work in those ridges, and in the second chain from the hook, so not the one that, the loop that's on your hook never counts as anything. So we have to go here 1 and then 2. So we're going to work in this one, and working in that back ridge, we're going to insert our hook, and we're just going to make a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through, and pull through. But you don't want to pull tight on these slip stitches, okay? You don't want to go like crazy and pull really tight, because that is not how you want it to go. So we're going to do this all the way across. So slip stitch will go in the next chain, and then yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Go into the next chain, yarn over and pull through, and pull through. And just continue doing this all the way across, and then we'll fasten off, and that is our belt, our drawstring. So I will do this all the way across, and then I'll meet you back up when I'm ready to fasten off. Alright, so just coming up on my last few stitches here, so I'm just gonna slip stitch to the end. Alright, and then to fasten off I usually just chain one and then cut my yarn and pull that through and pull that tight. Okay, now what you're going to want to do before you go any further is you're going to want to sew these two ends in before we attach this to the pants. So what I usually do is just use a yarn needle and just go in between the stitches underneath. Like that, and pull that tight. Okay, and then cut off any extra. Okay, and now we're going to be using our hook, and you're going to want to get your pants. Now look at the front of your pants and decide where the middle is. You can easily do that with a ruler or even with your crochet hook. So this is the middle, these stitches right here. So I am going to go from, let's see, this side, go in the center of your stripe here, your waistband, go in the center of it, okay, through the stitches, behind the stitches. See how I'm behind? I just went like this, and then grab one end of your waistband, of your drawstring, and just pull that through. Okay, and then you can pull it till you get about the drawstring hangs kind of to the center here, like that. And now we can get on a roll. So now you see these posts here, so I'm going to go to like the third one and go from behind to the front, then go to the next one, behind to the front, then there to there. Okay, so I'm around these three posts, and I'm going to hook on my drawstring and just pull it all the way through. If you have a better method, you can definitely go for it and do whatever you like to get this drawstring through your pants, but I found this to be the easiest. I tried to put it on a pencil or even a needle and try to get it through, but it wouldn't work for me. So maybe it works for you, so you can try that, but just make sure you're going through every other post like so, all the way around. Okay, so then we're at the back of the pants here, and I'll just see here. Okay. So just continue doing this, and then I'll meet you back up to go on to the next step. Okay, so when you're coming up to the beginning, you just want to meet it right at this beginning here. we are going to come out of this last one here. So I just want to make sure that you see exactly where you need to end so you don't keep going all the way around again. So we're just going to end it right here. And you can see that worked. And make sure that your drawstrings are even on your pants. This one seems a little long. So you want to make sure that it is even all the way around. And if it's not, just pull it through to make sure that it is. And then you can even tie it up. Like that. So there's your drawstring on your waistband. So now the pants are complete. So you can stop here if you'd like. These are the pants. But I want to go one step further and turn them around. And on the back side, I'm going to put a monster face. So continue on this video and we will show you how to do that. So we're going to set our pants aside. And we are going to be using our same F hook now for the mouth and the eyes. So use your F hook, it's 3.75 millimeters. And I'm using a hot coral color, but you can use red or pink or whatever color you want your mouth to be. Make a slip knot. And chain 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Now, in the second chain from the hook, so the loop that's on our hook never counts, so this is 1 and this is 2. We are going to work in the back ridges. Okay, so I showed you earlier in this video that you just turn this to the back and you see these ridges here, all here, okay? So in the second chain from the hook, we are going to put 2 single crochet in that same chain right there. So what we need to do is just insert our hook, yarn over and pull through, then yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. Okay, so that's 1. And then in the same chain, go back in there, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 2. Now we're just going to put 1 single crochet in each chain across till we get to the very last chain, and we are going to put 2 single crochet in the very last chain. So I'll meet you back up when I get to the very last chain and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Alright, so I'm onto my last chain. I just did 1 single crochet in each stitch across, and then I'm putting 2 single crochet in this last chain here. So by the end of this, you should have 27 single crochet. Okay, and it looks like this. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work like that. And we are going to be working 2 single crochet in the first stitch. So right where we chained up 1, we're going right into that first stitch right there. And we're going to put 2 single crochet right in that same stitch, like that, 1 and 2. Now we're going to single crochet all the way across to the very last stitch, and in the very last stitch we are going to put 2 single crochet. So a total on this row of 29 single crochet. So I'll meet you back up when I'm on my last stitch. Alright, then on the very last stitch of that row, like I said earlier, we're just going to put 2 single crochet So we'll have a total of 29 single crochets on this row. Then we're going to chain one and turn our work. Okay, now we're going to put 2 single crochet in this first stitch. 1 and 2. Then we're going to single crochet to the very end, and we're going to put 2 single crochets in the last stitch. So just continue that pattern, 2 single crochet in the first stitch, then 1 single crochet in each of the middle stitches till you get to the very last stitch, and then the very last stitch put 2 single crochet until you get a total of, let's see, 35 stitches. So this should be, this row will be 31, then the next row will be 33, then the next row will be 35. So do this row and 2 more rows, and we should be, I'll meet you back up when I have my 35 stitches. Alright, so once you have your 35 single crochets across, what we're just going to do is just fasten off. So chain 1 and then cut your yarn and then pull that through tight. And now we're going to change color. Actually, what I like to do is start back on this end and just insert my hook. And I'm using, for my eyeball, I'm using light blue around. So around the mouth I want to use that same color. So, and then I'll show you how to make the eyeball. But what we're going to do is just pull that through and then chain 2, just like that. And we're going to make a half double crochet right into that same stitch. Okay, so we're making half double crochets all the way around this piece. This is the mouth. So do 1 half double crochet all the way across, and then 1 half double crochet down the side, like in each stitch down the side. There will be about 4 or 5. Then all the way across the bottom, and then up this side. And once you've half double crocheted all the way around, I will meet you back up to fasten off. Okay, so I just wanted to show you once I got to the side how to crochet down the side. When you get to a corner area, it's easier to put 2 half double crochet right in there so it's easy to turn the corner. So if you want to do that, and then you can see if you pull this apart, you can see there's a hole there, then there's a hole there, there, and there, and then the end right over there. So we're gonna go right into those spaces. So yarn over and go into there, and I'm gonna crochet over my stragglers, so you can do the same. And we're going right in that stitch, then right into the next. Just really anywhere your crochet hook will fit, just make half double crochets down the side. And you can turn it, oopsie, you can turn it, you can manipulate it however you want, just so that you can get your stitches in correctly. Like that. And then, see how I'm turning this as I'm going. Now I'm at the bottom here, so again, I'm going to put 2 half double crochet in this corner, like that. And then, going across the bottom, I'll get rid of my stragglers here, just working 1 half double crochet across each stitch. And then again, so repeat on the other, when you get to the other side, just repeat what we just did on this side. Put 2 half double crochets in the corners, and then I will meet you back up when I'm ready to fasten off. Okay, so once you get back to the beginning, we're just going to do a slip stitch in the first half double crochet of that round, and then we're going to just chain 1 and fasten off like that. Okay, so that's the mouth. So if you want to sew it on right away, you can, and what I would recommend is just putting all your stragglers behind it and make sure that it's centered. The way you know how it's centered, you can fold this piece in half, so you'll know where the center is there. And then you look at the middle here, and you kind of just line it up and then position it where you want it to be. So I kind of want it right there, and just kind of eyeball it to where you want it to go. So I'm just going to set it there for now, and then I'm going to show you how to make the eyes, the eyeballs, and then we will sew everything on and we'll finish our project. So to get started with the eyes, this is what I made one off camera, so you can see. We're going to start with black, then we're going to use a color, so I'm using blue obviously, and then we're going to do white. And so to start off, we need black. And we are still using the F size hook, which is 3.75 millimeters. We've been using that pretty much throughout the whole project. So make a slip knot and chain 2. So 1 and 2. And now we're going to make, in the second chain from the hook, so basically our first chain that we made, we're going to put 9 half double crochets in there. So yarn over and then go into that chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. So make 9 of those. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to slip stitch to the very first half double crochet. If you need to, count backward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then slip stitch right in there. Then I usually just chain 1 and fasten off. Okay, and then we're going to go into one of those stitches. You can basically go into any stitch that you want, doesn't matter, and we're going to switch to our color. So pull your color through on a loop like that, and then chain, do a slip stitch like so, like chain, and then chain another like that, and pull tight, and make 2 half double crochets into each stitch all the way around. So this doesn't count, so you still want to put 2 half double crochets right in there in that same stitch. Okay, so there's 1 and 2. So we're going to put 2 half double crochets in each stitch all the way around for a total of 18 half double crochets. So once I have my 18 half double crochets, I will show you how to fasten off and move on to the color white. Okay, so I have just done my 18 half double crochet, and if you need to, count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And then we're just going to slip stitch to the first half double crochet of that round, and then we're going to fasten off. So I usually just chain 1, cut my yarn, and pull that through and pull tight. So now we're done with the blue. Now I'm going to insert my hook right into that stitch. I mean, you can go into any stitch anywhere around, and we're going to pick up the color white. So just loop that on it like that, just like how we did with the blue. Okay, and then we are going to do a little different. We're going to put 2 half double crochet in the first stitch here. So that's the same, so 1 and 2, and then we're only going to put 1 stitch in the next, 1 half double crochet. So there's 1, just like that. So 2 in the first, then 1 in the next, then 2 in the next, so 1 and 2, and then 1 in the next, and then 2 in the next. So just continue every other one, you're putting 2 in there, and then every other one you're putting 1 in there. Okay, and at the end of this round, so we have 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So just continue that pattern all the way around. You should have 27 half double crochets all the way around, and I'll meet you back up when we're going to go on to round number 4. Alright, so I have my 27 half double crochets. Now I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning, but we're going to go on to round number 4. We're still going to use white, and we're only going to use single crochets now. So make your slip stitch here and just chain up 1. Now we're using single crochets, so we're just going to insert our hook into that first stitch and make 2 single crochets in that first stitch. 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're going to put 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, so 1 and 2. So we have 2 single crochet in the first stitch, then 1 in the next and 1 in the next. Now put 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So continue that pattern all the way around, and you will have 36 single crochet. Sorry about my dog, but we'll have 36 single crochet all the way around. So just continue that, and I'll meet you back up when we're ready to fasten off. Alright, so now I'm just going to slip stitch to the first single crochet of that round. Okay, and then to fasten off, we're just going to chain 1, but we're going to cut a significant, amount of yarn because we're going to be sewing this on, and then just pull that all the way through. Okay, just like that. So that's an eyeball. So just rewind this portion of the video so you can make 2 of these, and then we're going to sew these on right here and like this. So I'm going to sew mine on, and I will meet you back up when I am all finished. Alright, so there you have it. These are our monster pants. I just sewed on the mouth and sewed on the eyes. I just basically eyeballed it where I wanted it to go. And so this is the back side of the pants. So make sure that you do sew it on the side that has the seam. And then the front of our pants looks like this. And it has the drawstring on it. So I hope you learned something and learned how to make these pants. Again, these will fit a 6 to 12 month old baby. And yeah, so if you want to, just make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you learned anything about this video, and leave a comment if you have any questions. And make sure to join my Facebook page. I'll put a link in the description of this video and where to find that, so you can see all of my crochet videos and see this lovely monster pants. So make sure, you know, again, to join my Facebook and to see more behind the scenes kind of footage. My Facebook is, I show pictures of behind the scenes stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and happy hooking!